Well, good morning, aspiring wonks. We start out this week with a lot of politics taking place, and we're going to try to really narrow it down today to a couple of major issues that are taking place. First, in class today, we're going to lay out the political spectrum and really focus on this new term that has become part of the vernacular, and that is the alt-right. What is the alt-right that now we're hearing so much about? Wikipedia defines it as a segment of right-wing ideologues presented as an alternative to mainstream conservatism in the United States. It's been described as a movement unified by support for Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump, as well as it really focusing on their opposition to multiculturalism and immigration. It's important to note that Donald Trump has not formally endorsed the alt-right by name, but many of his supporters seem to be of that wing and that movement, especially with the hiring of his recent campaign CEO. So there is an excellent article by Benji Sarlin on NBC.com called Five Things to Know About the Alt-Right. I'm going to try to link that into the website below this, and so you can get a little bit better understanding. Meanwhile, in a story that's not really being reported all that much, I couldn't find that much news on it. It's seems pretty clear that on Tuesday, Iran, this deals with Iranian aggression. They sent four ships toward an American destroyer in international waters, which ignored repeated warnings from the American vessel to move. Ultimately, the American ship had to change course to avoid a collision. But on the heels of this issue, it is being reported that Iran is setting up anti-ballistic missiles at their Fodor nuclear reactor, which poses two major issues here for America. Number one, if Iran is putting anti-ballistic missiles there, that is for security purposes to shoot down aircraft. But why would aircraft need to be coming over to do strikes against the facility if Iran is not pursuing a nuclear building nuclear bombs there by enriching the uranium at the higher levels? Why would they need that, number one? And number two, the anti-ballistic missiles are coming from Russia. So Russia and Iran are continuing to improve their geopolitical relationship in that region. And this is a complicated situation that we're going to keep looking at. So to the 2016 election, today it appears that both Clinton and Trump are fundraising. Mike Pence is holding a rally, and the major issue today is, are these candidates going to release their medical records? Donald Trump challenged Hillary to release more detailed medical records, but a Clinton aide said that the Republican nominee should provide a legitimate and detailed letter beyond the brief note he has previously released. It's now become known that Trump's doctor scrawled out on his computer a quick note saying Trump was in excellent health in 5 minutes while the limousine was parked outside the his offices waiting to pick up that letter. Uh, is that thorough enough? Is that sufficient? Is Donald Trump healthy enough? Meanwhile, Clinton's aide said that the campaign is not going to release any more medical records. Clinton, who is 68 years old, Trump, who is 69 or 70, she released a two-page letter last month from her doctor that said the Democratic nominee is, quote, in excellent physical condition and fit to serve as president of the United States. In fact, Clinton went on to say that she's released more detailed information than Trump with specifics like cholesterol levels. I'm not sure I want to release my cholesterol levels. My triglycerides are a mess, but we're working on that stuff. Meanwhile, I think I'm fit to instruct and to teach. So I'm gonna stick at it. But are these the meaningful data, meaningful information on medical information that we need? So that's what's going on today. We'll keep track of those issues and see what develops as the day goes on. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Thank you.